Module 1, Chapter 2, Definitions, Part 2. Very well, this video is a continuation of the previous one where we are addressing some definitions that will be important during this course. So the next definition is Information Security Incident Management. So that's the process of detecting, reporting, evaluating, responding to, dealing with, and learning from security incidents. Risk identification. Process of finding, recognizing, and describing risks. It involves identifying sources of risk, events, their causes, and potential consequences. Risk identification may also involve historical data, theoretical analysis, expert opinion, like the ones of SMEs, and the needs of stakeholders. Information security incidents, indicated by a single or a series of undesirable or unexpected information security events that have a significant probability of compromising business operations by threatening information security. Information is a data that has meaning in a certain context for the recipient. When information is stored in a computer, it is usually referred to as data. After being processed, like formatted or printed, the data output can be called upon again as information. Information processing facilities. Any information processing systems, service or infrastructure, or the physical location in which they are located. Integrity. The property to protect the accuracy and perfection of the assets. Non-repudiation. The ability to prove the occurrence of an event or action in the entities that originated that. Policy. Intention and general direction formally expressed by management. Accountability. Assignment of actions and decisions to an entity. Procedure. Specific way of performing an activity or a process. Process. The set of interrelated activities that turns inputs into outputs. Risk management process. A systematic application of management policies, procedures, and practices for communication, consultation, setting of the context, and identifying, analyzing, evaluating, treating, monitoring, and reviewing risk. Risk, the effect of uncertainty on objects, a combination of the probability of an event and its consequences. An effect is a deviation from what is expected, which can be positive or negative. Objectives can have different aspects: financial, medical, safety, information security, environmental objectives, and can apply at different levels: strategic, the whole organization, project, product, or process. Risk is usually characterized by referring to potential events and consequences on the combination or the combination of both. Information security risk is usually expressed by the combination of the consequences of an information security event and the associated probabilities of the occurrence. Uncertainty is a state, even if partially deficient, in information related to understanding or knowing an event, its consequences, and probabilities. Information security risk is associated with the potential for threats to exploit the information vulnerabilities of an asset or a group of assets, causing harm to the organization. Residual risk. Remaining risk after the treatment of the risk. The residual risk can be unidentified risk and is also called retained risk. Information security. The preservation of confidentiality, integrity, and availability of information. Additionally, other properties such as authenticity, accountability, non-repudiation, and reliability may also be involved. Information security management systems. Part of an overall risk-based business management systems to establish, implement, operate, monitor, review, maintain, and improve information security. The management system includes organizational structure, policies, planning activities, responsibilities, practices, procedures, processes, and resources. Information system, application, service, information technology asset, or any other information handling component. More broadly, the term information system is often used to refer to the interaction between people, process, data, and technology. In this sense, the term is used to refer not only to information and communication technology, but also to how people interact with that technology in support of business processes. Third party, the person or organization that is recognized as being independent of the parties involved. Risk treatment. Correct. Risk treatment. Selection, process, and implementation of measures to modify the risk. The risk treatment involves avoiding the risk by deciding not to initiate or continue the activity that increases the risk, accepting the risk in order to go for a business opportunity, remove the source of risk, changing the probability, changing or altering the consequences, sharing the risk with other parties, retaining the risk by choice. Vulnerability, a weakness in asset or control that can be exploited by one or more threats.